The story of Joseph is one of the most profound narratives in the Bible, illustrating God's sovereignty, the power of resilience, and the transformative impact of forgiveness. Joseph's journey from being a favored son to a slave, then a prisoner, and ultimately a ruler in Egypt highlights how God works through trials to fulfill his divine purpose. Joseph's life shows that God allows challenges to prepare us for greater purposes. His betrayal by his brothers and subsequent enslavement seemed like devastating setbacks, but these events positioned him for the fulfillment of his God-given dreams. Each trial Joseph faced, whether in Potiphar's house, in prison, or before Pharaoh, was a step toward his ultimate calling. Hardship does not mean God has abandoned us. Instead, it often serves as a preparation ground for his greater plans. Joseph's integrity remained unshaken despite his circumstances. When tempted by Potiphar's wife, he stood firm and refused to sin. Even in prison, he remained diligent, earning favor from those around him. God blesses those who remain faithful in all seasons of life. Even in adversity, our character should reflect his righteousness. Joseph interpreted dreams for Pharaoh's cupbearer and baker, yet he was forgotten in prison for 2 years. However, when the time was right, God orchestrated his rise to power. If Joseph had been released earlier, he might not have been positioned to interpret Pharaoh's dream and save Egypt from famine. God's timing is perfect. What seems like a delay is often divine preparation. One of the most striking aspects of Joseph's story is his response to his brothers when they came seeking food. Instead of using his power to punish them, he extended grace, saying, "You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good." Forgiveness is essential in the life of a believer. Holding onto past wrongs hinders God's greater purpose, while forgiveness brings healing and restoration. Many biblical scholars view Joseph as a type of Christ, someone who suffered unjustly but was later exalted to a position of authority to bring salvation. Joseph's story mirrors Christ's journey in many ways. Betrayed by his own, wrongly accused and suffered, yet remained faithful, became the source of salvation for many. Joseph's life points us to Jesus, reminding us that suffering can lead to salvation, and God's plans are always for redemption. The story of Joseph teaches us to trust God even when life seems unfair. His journey from the pit to the palace is a testament to divine faithfulness. No matter the trials we face, God's purpose will prevail if we remain faithful, trust His timing, and walk in forgiveness. Are you currently facing a pit or prison moment in your life? How can Joseph's story encourage you to trust God's plan for your journey?